I want to black border every single map in Bloons TD6, but not only that, I want to do it as fast as we possibly can. So here we are on a brand new account. Join me as we take on this game from start to finish. So of course, first we have to get through this tutorial as fast as we possibly can. The timer does not start just yet. Now, if you super stack everything at the bottom, you can get through this thing quickly as possible. And then as soon as it asks you to upgrade your tower, you can go home. So this is a fresh account as you can get, and we're gonna go through each and every single map. So I plan to do a very long series of every single map, starting with Monkey Meadow, and then just going in order until we knock out all of them, including all the experts. Even ones that I've never done myself. So this timer will be awesome because it'll show how far or how long it's gonna take to knock everything out. So starting with one of my favorite maps in this game, we're gonna just run it up through easy, medium, and hard until we black border the entire map. And then as soon as I hit standard, the timer starts. Now for beginners, it's gonna be super easy. Now we're trying to speedrun this as fast as possible, but I'm not using like every speedrunner tactics. I just wanna see how fast a normal person can get through this. Now I don't know if I'm considered normal by any means, not just for the fact that I'm not normal, but we have like 4,000, 5,000 hours in this game. So I'm gonna try to use the most optimal strategies that I've learned over time. Now it's gonna make this one a little bit slower than the rest of the maps. Actually, the first few beginner maps are gonna be quite slower than the rest because this timer's still gonna be going as we upgrade and as we unlock new towers and as we level up, get new monkey knowledge. Each of those are gonna throw up new things that are gonna slow our game down. So first off, we should throw down game hands, get rid of those completely. So see right here, this is counting as a timer. So we just gotta quickly go through them as fast as we can. So that's why I'm saying we're not gonna be breaking any world records for our first one, but as this goes on, we might break records on the other maps. Or we might set the world longest record for maps like Muddy Puddles or Quad or Bloody Puddles, maps that I have not yet completed myself because I want to finally say that I've beaten this game 100%. Now, some of my black borders on my main account were when things were easier. For instance, Flooded Valley, the subs used to be unbreakably, awesomely amazing. Not that they aren't now, but they were even better before, so I was able to easily get through that map. Things have changed. Maybe it's even easier now. So gradually, we're gonna have to choose what towers we want to unlock and why and when. And I'm thinking a very early 5th tier strat that I wanna go through that can clear out all of Monkey Meadow and pretty much any beginner map would be something like a, oh, here's another one. Here's a tack shooter. Something like an Avatar of Wrath strategy would totally win through this thing. See, I'm already wasting time. I shouldn't be doing that. Just keep going. But an Avatar of Wrath strategy, or my new favorite, the Cripple Moab Sniper with the Spirit of the Forest. And I'm hoping too that each of these videos, since it'll be its own separate map, fully black bordered, you can use this to help black border your maps or just get through the game a little bit better. Or since this video is going to be a really long one, just fall asleep to it because that's what I like to do with YouTube videos. I watch a lot of J-Rose Pokemon videos and those things I just fall asleep to. Can this Pokemon beat Red and Blue? And that's what I plan to do here. Can we speed run each of these things black border? I think it's going to be awesome. Oh, I didn't even think about upgrading them in general. Like this is going to take a while just to do this. Now I placed Quincy in like the ultimate spot so we can hit all the tracks, but I guess if we're trying to go for speed, I probably should have put him up front as well, just so we can get faster pops. And it's not like he can handle this anyway. We are saving up more money than we actually need. So we could get something like Crossbow Master here to make it a little bit faster. And we have enough money to buy a couple of them actually. Now we don't have a lead popper yet, like the sniper that I want to use. So I guess we'll just go with a simple little bomb shooter here, get him some experience. He's just so not good. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine just rocking like a 0-0 bomb shooter everywhere? There's my sniper boy. I'm going to place him down. And we're just going to go for like a simple strategy where we place a bunch of things down. Since it is beginner mode, we're going to be done with this pretty quickly. And given that our next mode is primary monkeys only, it would be good to have some actual good towers here. So let's go with the simple stuff. We got a bomb, a little tack shooter strategy. I'm liking it so far. These guys can carry through most things. And we got our cool little dart monkey. Ooh, next one. Let's go with, since we're on Monkey Meadow, let's stick with towers that actually matter for Monkey Meadow, which would be a plane. I'm not going to be using it probably. This is what's taking forever, is these little pop-ups telling me about each balloons. I turned game hints off, so you thought it would just not do that, but it is doing that. So I guess that is what it is. But here we are on 39 and we don't have the upgrade that I want just yet. We're still wasting time. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of these guys down and then see what we can do here. Go like this. And this should take down the big old bad guy over there. We'll put this guy over here. Oh, get a sub. Sure, that's fine. We don't even need it. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. All right, this should be fine. Oh, we got the Mauler. We got the Mauler, but we don't even need that either. Use Quincy. There we go. First one done. 7 minutes. That took a little bit too long, but like I said, a lot of it was just because it takes way too long. So now we're going to go in here again. Go easy. Go primary only. This time we're gonna move Quincy to the front to try to get some of our time back here, the time that we wasted over there. So obviously we're gonna ride Quincy as long as we can, but my first hero that I wanna get is a Benjamin, because the more money that we have earlier on, the faster that we will level up, the faster we'll get through these things and we can kind of speed run through it. Sada's gonna be my next choice for a lot of chimps modes, because we can just easily run her through as the beginning tower for pretty much every single beginner map. So we need a Ben and we need a Sada. And then as far as towers go, it really doesn't matter, but we are gonna be focusing on placing most of them at the front like this. Should have done it in the last one, to be honest, but I don't think it saved that much time by doing it. Probably maybe a minute or two, but I think we can make up for it in our Impoppable and our Chimps run if we do it right. Now, Ninja Kiwi did a great job at making this game progress for the fact that we don't really have to worry about what we have in the beginning. Now, you could optimize it and unlock the best towers first, but honestly, just placing a bunch of towers down will get you through Monkey Meadows pretty relatively fast. As you can see, I just have some crossbows here, and it's not that big of a deal, and we're speeding through this as fast as we can. So I'm just gonna go for towers that I know work really well, and that can get us through it the fastest. Like snipers and then recursives can stop everything in their tracks. Spirit of the Forest literally stops them everywhere on the track, so that's a great tower. There's our first hero unlock, Gwendolyn, and then I was just thinking to myself, the next one's gonna be Deflation, and we don't even have like a camo tower. That is a weird progression, actually. Now that I was saying it goes greatly, it's kind of weird because you're not gonna use a village in your first beginner run, most likely. So now how do you see camo for that next one on rounds like 59 where it's all camo led? So with that one done, I guess how we're gonna start this next one is gonna be pretty fun and interesting at the same time. So with Deflation, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our Quincy in the same spot. I want this thing to kind of go fast, and that's not a bad area for him. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna anticipate. So I am gonna put one of these guys up front because they're really good. Oh, I don't even have a village unlocked. My goal was to get a village, and that's just not gonna work. So we'll just do this then. We'll go like this one, put it all the way here, and we'll save 10,000 for that one, 10,000 experience. And I am worried about camo lead, so we're gonna have to make sure, oh, we can get it right there, perfect. This will be our camo lead popper, and we'll just keep him on camo lead. No, just leave him there, it's fine. Honestly, this is fine for a while. I'm gonna try to unlock recursive cluster, and then with whatever money we have left, we can take it from there. This will be really easy, actually. Only problem with Deflation is how long it takes. And you don't get to do anything. It's really boring. It's great for like grinding money if you want to make monkey money, because you can just keep redoing this and just walk away from your computer, grab some food. But as far as like actively playing, it's so boring. And I can't just leave because I have to watch it. I have to make sure everything's good here, because it's gonna keep popping up unlocks and all this stuff. I keep causing myself more time delays by checking because I'm super impatient. I'm like, okay, we're almost there. We're almost at that 10,000, because now at 17 minutes and 48 seconds in, we have unlocked one of the best towers in the entire game. Now we can't see camo right now, unfortunately, but I think we have enough money left to buy another sharpshooter right here just for this problem. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What was that? I don't know what I just did there. And then we'll anticipate the camo leads being a problem on 59 and just put another juggernaut, and this is gonna be super easy. And there's our first bunch of monkey money, 50 monkey money. Now, as far as monkey knowledge goes, I'm really excited about that because we're gonna take a unconventional path here. Normally you'd wanna go for like the road spikes, or let's say like your free dart monkey or extra cash. We're gonna actually be going for extra monkey money. I think you earn like 10% more, which will add up over time. If it's $6 here, you're gonna keep adding up that $6, and it's more on the higher maps. And we can buy heroes faster to differentiate our strategies, or we can buy more monkey knowledge faster. So it's such a good one to go for. But if you guys like the idea of a full series of every single map Black Border in its own separate video, definitely hit that like button. Let me know you're enjoying it by hitting that subscribe button, and let's see how far we can take this. I think it's time after all these years that I finally clear out all of the maps. Legitimately, no mods, no craziness, just straight up beating these maps with skill. There's victory on our Deflation. 20 minutes in, not too good, but not too bad. Oh, we got the ugly bronze board. That thing's so nasty. We got to get rid of that and get a silver one really quickly here. Again, I'm just going to try to speed through these things just as fast as we can. And now with this one, I'm going to focus on a sniper and a druid, because I really think that that's going to be a fast way to take down a lot of those later rounds. But actually, attack zone would be probably one of the faster towers, huh? We had a tack zone and an alchemist and a sniper and a glue gunner, so everything's packed right here. I think we could blow through chimps so fast. Let's just do it all. Let's just put a tack right here. Now this tower is stopping everything at the gate, so it is anti-stalling at its finest. I'm loving that, but we're gonna take that even further, and I do want to get the druid. Have I unlocked him yet? Not quite. Okay, so the druid's gonna be the next one we unlock, and then I'm gonna go for that middle tier, because that'll just keep everything blocked at the gates, which will be awesome. I wish there was a level up bar like Pokemon that like kind of went up and it showed you your experience in the game, and it'll say like, you're level 10, you're about to be level 11 just in the game, so you know what to expect and see what you're gonna unlock. I imagine that would get old after a while, but it'd still be nice to see. Even if you're at Prestige 15, you'd be like, oh wow, I'm like 10 years from Prestige 16. Another one, okay, I'm gonna do this too though, because I do want the middle path fire for this guy. That'll actually speed things up a lot. And then I want his shimmer in case we don't get a village in time. So I do have some sort of idea what I wanna do to speed up the early game. But one thing that we do need 100%, as soon as I unlock it, we will put it down, is a banana farm, because you invest now, you're better off in your future, just like in real life. So we need to put some farms down early game, and then that more money will be able to make it go even faster and just shred through all these maps. And here's our wall of fire, and this is what I was talking about. Now this thing's gonna be super quick. So I'm actually gonna put him here instead, so it just comes out and just goes crazy, but a little bit behind the tack shooter because the purples will wreck us, just like there. So we're gonna go like that. Ooh, there's my druid. There he is. There's my boy. So we're gonna sell you, buy this one and buy this one. So now he can see camo. There we go. Now we're golden. We are so golden. And then we're gonna buy a druid, put him right here. We are speeding this thing up. Go with that thorn swarm. And I actually do want hard thorns first. I was gonna go for heart of oak, but that thing's kind of a waste. So we're just gonna get this one so we can actually help out and pop those leads for us as well, because that top path allows him to shred through leads. Now what I really need, and I've been saving up for a little bit here, is my tack, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough for it, which is kind of a bummer. I put everybody in the back here, which is a little scary. I need this guy to be overdrive to take out, well, not only the balloons that are coming out faster, but the Moab's not gonna be able to go down with what we have here. It's just not gonna happen. So our sniper doesn't have enough, unfortunately. I think maybe we can make this work. Oh, large caliber will be nice, but what's gonna pop it underneath that? I guess that's okay. At least it's something. It's helping out. That's some good damage. 8750, I think we can get it before 40, maybe. I've had so many towers down though, I don't think I'm getting that great of experience. So I'm gonna turn, I know I shouldn't be doing this because it wastes time, but we just need to make sure that we get this unlocked. Okay, there we go, have to. We got a new hero, striker. Oh, we don't have enough for it? That's goofy. Okay, just let it go then, just let it go. Oh my gosh, what a dummy. Okay, I'm gonna put this here too, and I'm gonna use Quincy's ability. That was easy. Okay, I should have never slowed down. That was me being just scared. But now we have overdrive, here we go. Boom, 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 like that. I really need to start unlocking a village. I don't know why it's doing this to me. But so far this team can carry. I'm gonna make it even worse. Oh my goodness, now this guy's just gonna start shredding through. Oh, but not camos, not for camos. Oh my goodness, that's funny. So maybe we should shimmer. I'm not a shimmer fan, to be honest, but we don't actually need shimmer. Let's just get fire breath, and then we don't have to worry about camo at all. There we go. That's a better plan for now, because I do want a village and I want a farm. But I think I'm gonna get the farm first because we like to greed. Oh my goodness, and then here's deadly precision. I love it. Here's our first farm, there we go. And I'm just gonna place a bunch of them down too, because we're not gonna get the experience right away. So I'm just gonna go crazy with it here. Let's do 4 of them. Now I have to collect 4 farms. Ew, I'm gonna change that one up. Why do I keep slowing down? I need to not slow down anymore. Gotta stop that. Increase production on all of them, of course. And then another thing I'm telling myself for this run too, is I'm gonna get better at hotkeys. I know all of you on mobile don't have that option, but if you're playing on PC and you have 5,000 hours in the game, I'm gonna say that a lot, guys, just to show you how bad I am at this. I should be using hotkeys, and I just don't, because I have to look down and like, okay, it's the, is that the period button? I'm like, this is taking way too long, so I don't even worry about it. But now we are gonna be going for the lazy ones, just so I don't have to think while I'm just hanging out with everybody. So we're gonna go with this one, and then we're gonna get banana salvage, and then we're gonna get marketplace. Meanwhile, this team is golden, and I am gonna shimmer actually, just so our druid can help out. So even if the shimmer doesn't hit all of them, it'll hit enough, and there's our village. Actually, so do we even need that then? Probably not. I can just put the village here and get that one up, because it's only a 2nd tier, so it's gonna be really easy. This is so much fun, just running through the game like the beginning. Oh my goodness. I've done this a few times in the past couple months, actually, doing new accounts and stuff and modding new accounts, and it's just so much fun to play things from the beginning, because you learn more every single time. You're like, okay, now I know exactly what to do or what not to do. And there's my marketplaces. Oh my goodness, here we go. We don't even need farms anymore. Now I have everything that we need to make this thing just super easy, so we can actually sell them all, because we're way over our money. What the heck's going on? What the heck's going on? No, thank you. Don't lose. Okay. That was too scary. That was the last round though, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I gotta stop slowing down. Do we have enough for a hero though? We do not. Ben is going to be 3,000. Dude, stop messing around. Mess around after the game. What are you doing? We'll do military only right now. Do I have enough for that, or do we just have... So for this one, I'm gonna have to put him here. I don't want to, because it's gonna like lose a little bit. I wanna put him like right up front, but I'm even worried here because we don't have the back end. So this one, we're gonna be pretty much strictly focusing on a sniper. It's just in the beginning, military only is kind of a little bit difficult if you think about it, because you're working with expensive towers. So a $1,600 helicopter, $800 plane. and a terrible mortar if you're new to a game like this. And then you have 2 water towers. So, and you have an unlockable or ununlockable dartling for a while. So all you have is a sniper and your hero, and you can put a plane down that you can't really control right off the go. So it is a little weird on my part, or my opinion, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're just gonna rock it with a sniper here. We're gonna start off with like him taking out the big guys with a 1-0-2, and then we're gonna go a 0-2-2. Now, one of the funnest and interesting parts about this whole thing for me is gonna be the fact that you think you're stuck with a certain tower or a certain strategy. We're just gonna run through the whole game with one strategy, and that's definitely not the case. Each map is gonna bring us new ideas and new possibilities. For instance, I'm thinking of Geared, where you have to use a helicopter, and normally I wouldn't use a helicopter. And so we get to vary our strategies a lot. Not only that, we're not gonna have everything unlocked right away. So we're gonna vary our strategies based on what we want to unlock next, which is just gonna create so much cool chances to come up with some really unique and fun strategies for this entire game. So do not worry about one strategy being overused, because we're gonna overuse all of them and make this game super fun and then come up with some crazy ones as well. But military only on a non-water map, you're pretty much stuck with what you got. You got snipers in your hero. So Sada would have been a way cooler choice for this, but what are you gonna do? Now I am gonna run for bouncing bullets on this build rather than like the bottom path, because I do want to get the supply drop. I think that will help us to get money. And then elite great fender or the elite sniper is such a great tower, and you really got to stop hitting the upgrade buttons. I don't care how much time is left on those. We can't keep doing this. I keep slowing our time down by hitting this button, and I did it again. There you go. So unfortunately, the only thing we can't pop right now is camo lead, but I believe, unless they change it, when you get a 4th tier supply drop, it now can pop lead, which is cool. And it looks like this might one be a little tough, but this guy's super good once he's upgraded. And then we're gonna get more money so we can upgrade the rest of these faster and just keep everything at the gate, because every single map, every single round is gonna be how fast can we just keep everything at the front, which this might actually be a good time to lock this guy in and just get some good pops in there. Help out a little bit, get some experience going. Here's our first supply drop. I think it's $1,500. Ooh, we got 50 monkey money. There we go. Now we can grab Deadly Precision. We can unlock Main Moab. Dude, Sniper is going to easily be our first completely unlocked 5th tier. He's just so good. I can't wait for the Sniper Paragon to come out. I hope this doesn't age badly and Sniper Paragon comes out and it's bad, but I'm assuming it's going to be great because he's already so great. Now this is what I'm talking about. You can't even see anything. And that's exactly what I want. I want this to be super, super quick. And then we're gonna grab a main Moab to hold all the Moabs at the door right there. And then this guy's going to be our elite great fender, the 5th tier, because I imagine we're gonna have some camos that maybe we can't mess with, so he'll be able to take them out for us. What's worse than clicking the upgrade button so many times, misclicking it, not even doing it, so you have to do it again. Oh my goodness. But now with this full auto rifle, we should be chilling. I really don't think we're gonna unlock an elite defender in this round with only 10 left or 11 left, but hey, let's just keep on going with it. There's our engineer monkey. So we have now unlocked every single tower except for the beast handler, which requires a quest, and the dartling, which requires a certain amount of pops. But I believe we'll have the dartling at the end of black bordering Monkey Meadow. I could be wrong, but it'll be either in the 1st or 2nd map. Super easy. Snipers are just too good. You can keep just buying more just to make it go even faster. This is crazy. And you get money for him too. I think this guy's already made $7,200, so we got a free sniper for him, pretty much a free upgraded sniper. And then we can just Quincy ability and then use that one. Super fast stuff. We're at 40 minutes and I think we're done with medium. No, we need Apopalypse. That one's so rough, but that's why we got our farms too, so we can make this easier. Now what we're gonna do here is go a little bit of a slower strat, as far as we're not gonna put everything in the front just because I don't want to get wrecked on, because you do not get money at the end of each round, I believe, right? It just keeps on going and going and going. You're like, dude, what the heck's going on? Why am I getting dunked on? And I don't have a level 3 starting hero because I have no monkey knowledge popping this thing out. And I know I used to make Apopalypse runs on Monkey Meadow with no monkey knowledge is like a cool thing to do, but you're just doing it here. I totally forgot about that. We haven't even unlocked monkey knowledge. So I'm gonna put you here, actually here, okay? He's really good. And once you get that Thorn Swarm and the Hard Thorns, you're good. It's just such a long drive from Thorn Swarm to the Druid Vine because you have to go through Heart of Oak, which is such useless. So I think what I'm gonna do to help this out just a little bit is put this here to kind of break him down for this guy, and then we'll sell him to buy the Druid of the Jungle, because once we get Druid of the Jungle, everything's super easy. Because even though it seems like it's an easy map, Apopalypse can be pretty difficult sometimes because it seems to be random seeds. You never know what's gonna pop out. Like if you went home right now, which we're not gonna do because that'll take way too much time, you'll just start the round at some random spot and it'll be less balloons than you thought you were gonna die to when you clicked home in the first place. It's just a weird thing going on. But now we only need $400. We can sell him, buy the Druid of the Jungle, then we're chilling. Let's use our ability here because we're pressing a little too hard there. And then there we go. Easy stuff. Now let's keep everything at the gate. Now, another scary thing I remember about Apopalypse is that the Moab comes out way faster than you're used to. So with that said, we have nothing that can pop what we need right now. Like that was a camo on round 21, and I believe we saw a camo a little earlier as well. So what I'm gonna do is just get one farm here. We're not gonna greed too much. And we're speeding through these rounds. As you can see, there are no balloons on the screen. He is taking care of everything, which is great. So some of them may be slower like this one because it is camo. So as soon as I go for that farm and greed a little bit, it's starting to get a little overwhelming. So we're going to drop a guy right here. That's what we're gonna do. Just this one right here, and we'll get camo on it. I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of lives here because I don't think we're gonna die anytime soon. I'm gonna grab well, actually, let's just grab the camo first. Every time I say that there's more camo, there's so much camo here. But then with Wall of Fire, we should be okay. But eventually we're gonna get camo purples, and that's just gonna this guy's gonna be just robbed of all of his pops. So I did greed one marketplace, and I don't think we need more than that. This is only Monkey Meadow, so we should be okay. Now what I would like to do is get my village down so we can actually start getting that camo up there, because there's already grow blocker. Just because jungle drums and radar scanner are so heavily used, it's insane. So I think this will be a very, very beneficial tower. And then just to clean up some of these like camo stuff going on, let's do this for now. Just we don't want any stragglers to get through and just wreck us. Now, as far as Moab, we have nothing for it, so I'm gonna go with another sniper. Sniper is just overused in the beginning, but until we unlock better towers, this is just the best one. Actually though, Moab Mauler would have been a good one too, but we're going for speed, so this one's better. See, camo purples are always the death of me, and I spent all my money on a second farm because I'm addicted to money and I need to farm as much as I possibly can. So we just need some camo here. We're almost there, maybe? 2,500, why is the village so slow? We got our boy Oben, that's gonna be great for druid strategies. Another tower I wanna unlock kind of early on is this one, so let's grab some experience for this while we're at it, because you guys know the perma-spike is so good for so many strategies. And if you want to live on the wild side, you can even go for the middle path one as well. Looks like we need some main Moab though, finally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's not lose though. Let's use our Quincy. Let's grab another guy here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on with this? We gotta get going. We're actually gonna buy you and sell you. That was getting crazy. All because of this silly spike factor, I swear. So that was already round 59, all those lead camos and stuff. So I don't know where we're at with this. Eventually it's gonna stop. Oh, there we go, Jungle's Bounty. I was waiting for that because I really want Spirit to be my first 5th tier. I know it'll probably be the Sniper just because they're so good. Oh, already right there, we can unlock it. Let's do it. Let's grab an Elite Defender. They're so good. We just go like this. Oh my gosh, more money. Okay, sell that one, buy this one. There we go. And now we got Ultimate Power. Our first 5th tier is the Elite Great Fender. And hopefully the next one is going to be, of course, the cool guy, the one and only Spirit of the Forest who makes money. There's $320 just for living, and that one's done. What's oh, reverse? I was wondering why I still got that gross, nasty poop border, and it's because we still have done reverse. Reverse is such a waste of time, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so here's how we're gonna play this one. We're gonna put a dart monkey and just shoot it down the track, and that's gonna be the end of it. Just done. Now, the only tower that I'm not worried about overusing in the beginning is gonna be the Druid and the Wizard, because as far as speedrunning goes, or just getting these things done as fast as we possibly can, the Druid is what's the word? Quintessential? It's super essential. That's the word I'm gonna use. It's super essential because he stops everything at the front of the track, and then same with the Wizard, he stops it right at the front as well. And those two paired together, the ultimate balloon and camo balloon combo. Because look, we're getting to about like right here every single time. But as soon as we grab this guy, it just stops. It stops. If it's not right here before this first little brick, then it's not at all. And as soon as you get that one, it's even worse. And now there's nothing here. And let's make it worse for everybody. Let's put a little spike guy there. Getting some spike experience, which mainly I'm getting just for the early on camos, because these 3 together will stop any camos before they get around this first bend, which is awesome. Which makes me want to get white hot spikes for those camo leads if we ever get them. I'm gonna have to do some more studying on this, but I believe that this is actually faster to get my first marketplace. I'm not sure, but if I get this 2 of them to a 200, oh, we just unlocked Monkey Knowledge. There we go, our first Monkey Knowledge point's gonna be awesome. But if I get 2 0s and then get this one to an easy collect, and this one as well, it now sells for more, right? Or is that a Monkey Knowledge that it sells for more? Well, now I need to buy another to make sure. So it sells for 1645, and I bought that. And then I bought that. Okay, so it does sell for more, I believe. Okay, so but now anyways, long story short, we can just buy this. But the goal was I was gonna buy another 202, sell it, and then get a marketplace. It'll be faster than just buying 1202 and then upgrading to marketplace, right? Let's grab a sharpshooter here. There we go. I was focusing so much more on farming that I don't even have my spiked balls. What am I doing here? And then we don't have our faster production or even fast production, and that's gonna speed us up here. Oh my God, this dummy forgot about the Moab, but it doesn't matter. We're speed running. All right, let's grab some spike balls here. That'll be super cool. And our crossbow master, we've unlocked it. So now we just need $21,000 in game. That'll be great for Impoppable because it's gonna be one of our only 5th tiers early on. And we need to start getting some ninja experience because the ninja is gonna be great for, I believe, chimps mode, easy carry. But I am gonna grab a jungle's bounty here as well because it puts another vine on the ground, and as you can see, nothing's getting past his bow. And then we need this one too. We need the camo. And then I still don't understand how this works. Do I get more for popping? I think I do, right? So, or is it just having more in general? Because he's only at 100 experience. That's so garbage. And I heard someone say it's like money spent. So if you just bought like a ton of ninjas, you're gonna get more experience. You guys really gotta let me know that below because I do want to efficient size my tower unlocking abilities, if that's even, those aren't even words, dude. We still can't take down a Moab right up front. This is garbage. It's because this guy doesn't have enough time to redo it. I mean, that makes sense. So let's do this. Get out of here. Easy game over. Oh, we got our radar scanner. There we go. We got our bigger radius. There we go. Now, I really don't need this much experience on the dart monkey. He's already good to go. And I mean, I unlocked it, so I should just get rid of it. But at the same time, I mean, it's really cool. And he's speed running it like we wanted. So I have a 202 ninja. I just need a double shot and a bloonjitsu. And then his buddy, the alchemist too. So we do have to focus that on hard mode because that is going to be a staple of our strategy, I believe, for early chimps anyway. But there's our jungle drums. That's what I was waiting for this whole time. Now everybody's super fast. I love it. Forget about you. We got you. So now at 57 minutes in, nearly an hour, we have finished with our first one. We have a silver border. Now we just need hard mode. Can we do it? I think we can. I think we can knock this out in, would you say like just 1 hour? I think we can knock it out in 1 hour. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I think we can. But going through this at nearly like an hour, it makes me really wish Ninja Kiwi had a faster forward button. Now I know it would be difficult to use because what would happen is it'd be stuck on this mode, right? And then you'd toggle it into the 3rd tier of speed. And the next thing you know, you just lost your match because you went too fast and you just wanted to slow it down before you lost. So it'd have to be like a different button completely. Maybe like this one is like super speed or there's room for it, but we really need it. Imagine if you could go through when you're trying to save up 40 grand in chimps mode for your Spirit of the Forest and you just literally speed through like a speed demon and you don't even have to pay attention. That would be awesome. And then we can cut down our speed runs in half. Now, one thing I didn't mention yet is that you don't want to lose. Now, on the later maps, when we get to Flooded Valley, Ouch, things like that, we'll probably have to have a lot of this timer just on challenge editor and or on multiple continues, which will make it a 5-hour run instead of like 2 hours like it should be. But for these early ones, you do not want to lose because that will just completely kill any time that you had of making this like a fast speed run. Now, we do not have a lead popper out right now, and I do need an alchemist to make my chimps run. I keep saying chimps run because basically I'm going to be putting in ninja right here on chimps, and then an alchemist is going to buff him, and that'll carry well into the 50s, and we'll make this pretty super easy for the early game. And then we can run into our spirit or a sniper, whatever else we want. But now when we click this button, now the ninja is going to have lead popping, so we have 2 lead poppers here. Now that's not great for 59. This guy's terrible at keeping acidic mixture dip on that ninja, but by 59 we should have something else for sure. I'm just trying to strictly use these guys so we can get that experience going and get him up to a bloonjitsu and get this guy up to a berserker brew stronger stimulant, and we are golden. Now, unfortunately, we're not even close to having our 16,000 by round 40. It's not going to work. So what we can do, though, is grab one of these guys, and then that will be a guaranteed cleanup of whatever's there. It does take longer this way, and unfortunately, it's going to slow down some time. But I don't want the sniper to have all the experience. Oh my gosh, it's super slow, actually. We're not going to do that again. That was bad. Let's actually get rid of this guy. Now, we're almost to bloonjitsu, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose in the meantime because I just started yeeting some lives over there. But okay, now we got our bloonjitsu, and we got this guy over here. We're almost a stronger stimulant, not quite. So this guy will carry for a while, which is awesome. And we can do this to grab some more speed on him, so he's super cool. But we do need to focus on other towers as well. So I'm thinking about using this guy because he can be really good as well. Then we can grab our radar scanner. And once you have this guy up all the way to the top path, oh, not you, gross, wasting time again. The Apache Prime, he's really good because he keeps everything at the front of the track if you can get him early enough. And another tower that I really want to do well with is the boomerang, so I am going to put him in here as 2. because I really think the boomerang's such a good tower, especially you get the like top path. And that plane or helicopter just saved my butt. We are getting wrecked on right now. And I think it's because this guy's getting more buff than that guy here. See, this is why you end up just using tons and tons of snipers or things like that, because it's so much easier to not lose that way. That is so goofy. And also too, why not just throw him in there? I mean, it's so much easier to do so, because then he gets that last cleanup if something goes through badly. So once we get everything unlocked, these maps will start flying through, and then maybe later on down the road, once we have everything unlocked and all of our monkey knowledge, then we can rerun these speed runs and actually do like a competing time, not having to worry about upgrading or telling you about fortified balloons or just having bad towers out because you need to upgrade. Like, I know for a fact we can't take out 63 with what we got here, but just adding this one tower, ooh, last, what am I doing? Just adding that one tower will make this so much easier, especially since we have primary training now too. But we can actually get Moab shoved too. I didn't think about that. I'm not usually a fan of that tower, but if we just put this guy on lock in place right here, keep everybody at bay, that's pretty cool. But moving back a little bit because he's stalling them a little too far away from everybody else to fight. And then we could put another one here and another one here. Just have a death circle of tax, speed this thing up. I feel like we are going unnecessarily slower just so we can upgrade things. So if we just put this guy here though, it'll be so much faster. There's our stronger stimuli. Those guys gonna be rocking. Here's one of my favorite towers in the game, the tax zone. Unfortunately, we can't afford it right now, but we only need 21,000, so we could sell this one and then sell this one, and then boom, tax zone done. Tax zone done. Get out of here. Put another alk on him just to make sure it's even faster. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get it? And there's the first ZOMG of our entire career right here. Let's take it out. Let's use our ability. Let's use this ability. Game over. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Hard mode is done. Now we move on to the next, which is going to be, should we go top or bottom? I'm going to actually take the top of this one with Magic Monkeys only. So with Magic Monkeys only, I think we're still going to just rock it with our Druid and our Wizard, because that is a solid choice. And then I think it might also be a good idea to get the Ninja because we've been building him up, and I'm worried about those camo purples later on. But since we're going to round 80, this might be a good time that we can actually get our Spirit of the Forest. Oh my gosh, we might be able to. Now, I had no doubt in my mind this was going to be a longer video, but it's been 1 hour and 12 minutes just to get to hard mode Magic Monkeys only, and we still have double HP Moab's Half Cash, alternate balloon rounds, which is going to be crazy, Impoppable and Chimps, both of those last two being 100 rounds, meaning even longer, because it takes around 17 to 23 minutes usually on average for me to beat Impoppable and Chimps. So oh my goodness, we have a long time to go. I wish using the heroes went towards their skins though, so you didn't have to use complete monkey money, because after you get a hero, you kind of just, I mean, you have the hero to use, so it's really cool. But for instance, like, we're not getting any experience on Quincy that's going to help us for anything, which I guess the benefit is that you get to use that hero. So once we get Benjamin, we get tons of money and stuff. But wouldn't it be cool if we got to work towards Sushi Bin or DJ Bin just by using him? That would be awesome. That's how it is in battles anyway. I think it is, right? You unlock like prestige and then you get experience for that tower, even the heroes. I could be wrong. Now, since we want to go fast, I think it's time to get this guy. I was gonna wait till last to get the super, because super isn't the most necessary tower. Like, you could get by on all these beginners and more maps without a super, but there's just some things that he's super helpful with, like attacking very fast. Now, don't judge my choice here. We are actually gonna be going with the weirdest super monkey of all, the Robo Monkey, because I just want to make sure that we have enough for purples. And since he's not shooting lasers yet, as with the bottom path or the top path, then this one is good to go actually, and we can pop all camo purples. We just can't pop camo lead, and we need something for that in the next 14 rounds. Now, only Quincy can pop these camo leads, which is super goofy, but I'm hoping we have enough. We did unlock my favorite 5th tier, 37. I think that's enough, so we can go like this, and then there we go. All of them are gone. And not only that, it's gonna go super fast. Well, I say that, and then we have a BFB. That was goofy, but it's really not that big of a deal. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this one up to Flash Bomb and then Sticky Bomb. And we're just gonna keep trying to alternate different towers and strategies here. But this is why you love Spirit of the Forest. Round 63, you can't even see it. It just sits there because we stop everything at the gate. And then Unstable Concoction will be nice too. So what the plan is here is that he Unstable Concoctions them, he pops them open, big explosion, they immediately just get shredded from the vines, and we have a relatively quick strategy here. Yes, it seems to be working. And then once we get Sticky Bomb, they'll blow up even faster. What's really crazy to me is that when you anti-stall like this, it still takes forever. Like, it feels like you're going slower than before because you're not actively doing anything. Even though everything's being pushed back at the very beginning, it just feels like you have these long pauses of nothing when there's nothing happening because the spirit's too good. But here's round 80, and this is why I like this guy. $26,000 he's made, because I believe it's 1,000 each round, plus these little guys here make us some money. Super easy stuff. We could use this ability and we are done. But the clock is still ticking, so we got to go quick. There's our silver boulder, which looks way better. Let's do double HP mobs. But actually, though, do we have enough yet for Benjamin? Not even close. We have no money, and we're wasting time looking. Oh, my goodness. I don't even think we're going to get Benjamin till way later. But this is double HP mobs, so what we can do is we can just literally, like, anti-stall like crazy. Just keep everything in the front, and then sell everything for a sniper if we need to for that Moab. So for this one, I decided to go for a boomerang strat because I love the boomer. We're gonna lose a couple lives here just because I didn't upgrade that soon enough. I had to greed for my farm, of course. But I think that we do need farms for this earlier one because the double HP mobs are pretty hefty. Other than that, this mode is no different than hard mode. We just have to get past that first Moab, then you'll have enough defense to take on 50 Moabs. I'm gonna try something a little different here, and I wanna keep things moving so we're not gonna stall it down. I am gonna sell this, buy the sticky bomb. That'll guarantee taking that thing out. And we can grab another one of these to take out the, hopefully, ceramics from this thing. Okay, not bad at all, not bad at all. And then what we can do is get this one for now, get some little stuff here, sell this one, buy that one, and buy our farm back. There we go. I thought the Moab Maulers would do enough, but it's taking way too long to get everybody through. And all these towers are just not doing what I wanted them to do. So I think it's actually better to stick with this one, get it all the way up to here, get that one, and then get rid of these ugly things. Because then at least they pop open. Now we're doing fine, but it's just not fast enough. It's just so slow. So we have this guy now. We gotta think of something better here to take down these Moabs with. So I'm thinking maybe like a Moab shredder right here. That could be kind of fun. Just shred them. That's what it's supposed to be for. Let's hopefully it works. Put even 2 of them. I mean, it's all right. Even with BFB, it's just taking way too long. We get everything. Like, there's no doubt about it. We just need to pop these things open faster. So I think I am going to go with one of these guys right here. Because once you get these, they are just shredders. Tax zones are shredders. And then I've also been working on my glue as well. Is this in range? It is. That one is not, unfortunately. So I'll have to get this one as camo. Not a big deal. Because the glue tower is amazing. If you go with the top path glue, it can stop any balloon in its track. There's not one balloon. Now Moab's different story, but that's what super glue's for. But balloons themselves, non-existent. Same with, I think we should start getting some ice in here too. Now I didn't want to have to do this, but we are just taking way too long. Like, we just need to get rid of these things, and this guy's the best way to do it. He's so strong. We might as well put some spike balls too. Let's just throw everything down. We're pretty good with our experience, and we can get through a lot of these little rounds, so we might as well make this as fast as it can. This one took forever, like so long, but we're getting there. Oh, this does not add to the time. That's messed up. The collection event. Oh my goodness. All right, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, so now let's keep going around that silver. Let's get half cash. Oh, I hate half cash so bad. It's gonna be so hard with what we got. We have no monkey knowledge and no hero. So we're just gonna have to do our best here. Let's just put him here to where he can hit multiple things. So we can't speed run this one in the beginning. We gotta like work on it. We're gonna eat a lot of lives too. But this is what I wanted right here, so we can clean that. He still misses. What a goof. So usually on most maps, anywhere from 2 to 6 dart monkeys get you through on half cash, and that's what I've kind of found with this one. And then I have this one on strong, so we can kind of break down the faster yellows and greens and pinks and stuff, and then these guys will clean it up. This guy's in a terrible spot, but what are you gonna do? Now I would like my Quincy, preferably Sada or a Benjamin, but we will get our Quincy. Oh, I should have gone with Oben. Oben gets us through that first camo and that first lead because he pops leads naturally, and then he has his bramble to pop the camo, which is better than I can say for Quincy. And we would have gotten a nice fat Pierce buff for our druid. Stop hitting that button. We're wasting time. We're at 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now this isn't my most ideal plan since it's all the way back here in the back, but I think this will be our best bet at not losing lives, just how we clutched it over there with this guy. And then on top of that, to take down the big old Moab, because if I can get to spike balls, which I think I might be able to with the amount of time we have left, he should be able to completely solo round 40. And then, well, not completely, because we can have Quincy help out a little bit. Now these dart monkeys obviously aren't gonna do jack diddly, but I think with some choice upgrades like bigger stacks and white hot spikes and faster production, actually I just screwed up. We have nothing to pop lead, and Quincy's not level 7, so we're gonna have to sell something just to even do this. Oh, what a dummy. Okay, so we're gonna have to sell this one and sell this one because it cost us money, and then we're gonna have to grab an alchemist here. Dang, that is rough. That is rough. Did I have enough to buy hot spikes? I think I did, but this will still help us because it's still better to get some actual pops down with this guy. I think my plan might fail at the end. I really do. We might have to sell everything for like a sniper or something. So the alchemist was not cutting it, and neither was just this one. So I did elect to use this one as well, but it's at least breaking it down to help this guy out. And I think it'll do the same for 36. Now, what I would like to do is sell this at the end, grab my spike balls, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have enough for it. But this is doing just fine, actually. I'm okay with, oh my gosh, that was actually not good, not good, not good. Okay, Quincy, you're the clutch, you're the clutch. Now, can we take all of this stuff though? No, I think we need to sell this and buy this one. Oh my God, why am I losing? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, clean up, clean up. These spike balls are awesome. They are great. Oh my gosh, they're so great. Okay, we see 650 now. I'm gonna use Quincy's ability here to speed up some of this process so we can just grab some of this because we just need some extra speed. Ceramics will be no problem. I say no problem, but we lost some lives there. Should I have not focused on what I focused on? I feel like I did my disservice here by doing this. We should be fine on this one though. And luckily these rehash every single round, but I just used Quincy's ability and we died. I can't believe we died. That put us back like 10 minutes. What a waste of time. Oh my goodness. And I can't jump to my previous save either because there is no previous save. The clock is ran and we used our experience. I'd have to like find a way to double save for these purposes, but we have to eat it. We screwed up. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm actually kind of excited for when we get to the crazier maps like muddy puddles and things, because it's not going to be an easy clear on all of them. It will take some time and I am excited for it. Meanwhile, I'm not even buying a dart. I'm so like enthralled in this. This is nuts. So I'm gonna try to save some of these lives here. Oh my gosh, what a waste. So we're down to 61 lives and nothing that we have is gonna bring those lives back, unfortunately. So I'm thinking my best plan of attack here, a cheaper somewhat tower, is going to be the tack, or better yet, the overdrive. And that should take down the Moab and clean up most everything inside, and then Quincy's ability can take down the rest. That is my go-to plan here. But again, that leaves us with not really much for camo popping and nothing for lead. Now, I'm pretty bummed that half cash is where I lost because I thought for sure I'd have lost on maybe Impoppable by getting too big of a head and just letting something slip through, but half cash makes sense. It's a difficult round, so it's kind of a bummer. But that's what happens when you start a new account and you don't know how to play the game, which I'm still terrible at this game. So what do you got? I'm hoping we can take 36 because if we can, we will have our overdrive soon here, but I'm a little worried about it. I'm going to use my ability on my first one to get us through this. Oh yeah, this will be no problem. Which means that we're going to have enough for an overdrive. Yes, thank gosh. Now I'm a little worried about cleanup though, is my big concern here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab an acidic mixture dip to help out a little bit, and then hopefully give enough for something else that can help clean up. Because now Hill acidic mixture dip, it'll help with ceramics and Moabs, all the sorts. And then what I'm thinking too, oh, I can always ice the stuff too. I can always ice it and bring it down. Okay, there we go, there we go. Quincy, overdrive, overdrive. We did it. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Okay, now the problem is we don't have anything for camo. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk and we're gonna go for shimmer because it's a little cheaper. And hopefully we'll just have enough for it naturally, but if not, we will sell our alchemist, which I don't wanna do. And there we go, we got our shimmer. There we go, easy stuff. But actually, I don't need this guy anymore because we have this one right here. There we go. Clean. Now, what I always forget about half cash is that your stuff sells for less too. So you don't have the same everything, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, you're back and forth selling all this stuff. Now, we do have a little bit of camo stuff here, and I went with a farm. I know you're not really supposed to do that when you're playing on half cash, but I mean, some money's better than no money, right? And I figured maybe, but then I'm thinking no, because 55 is going to be tough. These Moabs are honestly tough. Look how much farther that went through. So like 57 is going to be awful, but I'm thinking we got it. That's what we needed. We just needed a little bit of money. Now I can just be a little bit of a greed ball, and I can put this guy here. We'll put him on strong, and then I'm going to get a village in range of all these things in a little bit here. Now this guy should guarantee victory. Oh, I click the button again. This guy should guarantee victory against the Moabs, which it does. And then we just need like a recursive cluster for the actual like rush on 55, which I'm a little nervous about because we're not getting any money. That farm is a big fat waste. But there we go. There's our recursive. I think we got this. I really do. And with Shimmer there, Shimmer's not giving us that like that range boost or the jungle drums that like a village would do, but it's still doing something, and we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh, we just need to speed it up though, for sure. All right, now we got a BFB. Can we take it? Yes, because I forgot we do have Quincy's stuff, so we can just go like that. Easy. We're gonna get there for sure. And then I totally forgot about this one, the Necromancy Unpopped Army. I didn't think about buying it, but if you do, what's really cool is this is gonna shoot everything out and it won't take as long to take everything out. It'll be quicker, a lot quicker. But meanwhile, I don't know if we can take out 63, can we? We cannot, oh my goodness. But now we can because we got the recursive cluster. Just gotta make sure I do that before I do anything too crazy. Recursive is the way to go, we all know that. I don't like how it automatically puts it back in the back where nothing matters. Just put it right there, there we go. Now we can actually get something that helps us out here. So I'm trying to speed this up as fast as I can. So I know that on 78, I can do this and clear out that first rush and kind of keep everything moving. And then I'm using all of these tacks up front to take out the Moab class. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get some glue experience, but dang, these things are slow. No matter what I do, they're just so slow. It's because I'm not using them, I guess. I don't know. But Quincy is the best hero for rounds like 78, 76. He just takes everything out super, super quickly. You don't have to worry about your defense at all. So something on half cash, this is great. Now we'd have our tree if we had Oben, which would just be as awesome. Plus we'd get money for it, which probably the better choice retrospective, but you know, we're stuck with what we got right now and it's working. I just wish we didn't blow that like 15 minutes to do what we needed to do. Now we have this here. So what we can do is now put that sniper there and have him help out. Look at that. Everybody really helped out on this. This is awesome. This is a good little team we have here. We'll use him to go a little faster. As soon as it turns to blue, we'll go to that one and then game. Super sub now go fast. We gotta pick this one up. We're almost there. Let's do alternate blue round, which is gonna be just as awful, like super bad actually, because Quincy, my boy, does not actually see camo. He doesn't for a while. So he's kind of a joke. And we need camo plus we need lead popping very, very, very early on. So we're just gonna eat the first couple rounds of camo, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do? Oh, it takes so long to eat it though, it really does. So now we have this guy for camo, that'll be fine. I don't think we're gonna have enough for lead. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be a couple bucks short. Are you serious? You're serious. Okay, we can use this one for now. That's so garbage. Actually, let's do this one. Come on, just get one pop. There we go. Now we're good. I'm gonna put him here too so we can hit the, what I'm trying to do here. Okay, that's fine, that works. We can lose a little bit of life. So what I'm trying to do is make him only alk buff him later on. This is gonna be like our early game start just because I think it's the cleanest for something like this because this game mode is wicked. Now you think, oh, you got your camo super early and your lead on 10, but then you get a camo lead on 24, which normally you see your first camo then. It's just wild. And then on top of that, your Moab on round 40 is going to be fortified, which is something we've never seen before. So things just get weird. Well, you've seen it before on alternate balloon rounds, and alternate balloon rounds and half cash are my easy two least favorite game modes. Like for sure, I do not like either of them, but they're not the worst once you get used to them. Now I'm going for a farm right away because that round 40 Moab, we just don't usually have enough for it. You think you do even though you have full cash and you just don't. So I want to make some money and then sell this back to buy something like a main Moab sniper, something that will really, really, really help. Now my concern is that I'm sacrificing the time spent for the earlier rounds because now it's taking longer to go around the track to get this farm. But I think these rounds are still shorter. So it's better to have like a way stronger, more money defense at the end rounds because those rounds like 75, 78 take forever. So it's better to have somebody up front just going and just going crazy. Now I knew I'd be taking chances because it was starting to get rough each time, but I had to get that. I had to. And now we got this one. We should be okay. Oh, but that Moab's coming up so quickly. You have no idea. But just this one should make us pretty strong. Now, you know, I always say main Moab, but we did buy this guy and his lock in place is pretty good. It's just the problem is we don't have something strong enough to usually knock it out, but I think it's still cheaper than, way cheaper than a main Moab. Oh yeah. Now, honestly, this plan right here is golden. You have this guy holding it back and this guy's gonna blow it up. We are good to go. I can start farming like crazy so we can make these rounds speed up way quicker in the end because we have to make up for a lot of lost time, like a lot. We lost like 15 minutes. It probably wasn't even that long. You guys gotta let me know below. Okay, so it's all the way back there. So that's too far. We needed to bring it back here. Okay, that did work. That was perfect. So now we can get rid of this one. We don't even need this one. We can buy this one. Oh, always with that stuff. We can buy Balloon Jitsu like that. There we go. And yes, again, we're still not going through these rounds as fast as we can because our ninja's so far back, but I think it's okay for now as we just farm a little bit more. Why is our Moabs already this early? I shouldn't have sold my Moab shove. That is insane. Okay, let's sell this one, buy this one. We're wasting a little bit of money here, but I've totally spaced on how this works. So we're doing it. We're going with the death stall right in the beginning. Not stall, just death march, I guess you'd call it. Get shredded. So I lost some lives there because I thought I was being cool. I sold my alchemist because I'm like, oh, this team up here can definitely knock out everything. And that's just not the case. So what we need to do here is put this guy here for cleanup right about there. Because I keep forgetting that we have all these fortifieds, which are just awful. What's crazy is these one-off rounds that you never really do that make it more difficult, like alternate balloon rounds or half cash, but we're gonna zoom through Impoppable and Chimps, no problem. But with this one, I think we're gonna grab this guy right here, and I think I'm just gonna put more of them here, just like this. Put another one here. And now we're taking out fortified BFBs like it's nobody's business. I love it. So what we're gonna do here is we're also gonna throw this guy in because I do need to get him up there. So I would like him to start getting some pops in. And then we also are gonna throw this guy in here to slow him down because I just want my primary team to be pretty strong. And now we can finally get rid of this team down here at the bottom because we do not need them at all. And there we have it. Now this thing should start flying and we could take this out so much quicker. I'm gonna actually outbuff him again. The problem is we're just getting really slow experience for our ice tower and our glue tower because they're just not being used, which is kind of a bummer because eventually I do want embrittlement, just the 4th tier, and this one's just a 3rd tier that I need. So I don't really need them, which is why I saved them for last. But I can already afford bomb blitz. Let's just do it. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. Oh, and there's our Moab glue. Heck yeah, we can slow it down now. There we go. We are good. Get more damage to our tack zone and our other fellow tacks, and this is a great team. Now it's useless on military monkeys, but what are you gonna do? Now I think this actually speeds it up here, to be honest. Like the bomb blitz is cool, but I don't think we need it because this guy can just tear it open super quick. We'll use this ability, game over, done. Keep going. Impoppable, here we come. Oh my goodness, we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's taking so much longer than I thought it would. But remember, once we have all of our towers unlocked, no more pop-ups. We're gonna be able to shred through. Like by the time we get the cubism, fastest you've ever seen in your life. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm getting too in my own head here. Okay. I was trying to farm like immediately, but I just don't think we need to do that. That was just a silly plan. And I was about to say, I'm about to go all out for Impoppable and Chimps. We're not going to focus too much on unlocking because we have a lot of the stuff that we need. We just need to catch up on time, which this one is going to definitely help do that. And then I'm just going to get a ton of money. So by the end of it, we have our Spear of the Forest, we have our Sniper 5th tier, everything that we've worked for, we're going to have, so we can just shred through this thing super quickly. So we will sacrifice a few of the beginning rounds in order to get our farms going because everything costs more in Impoppable, but I don't have any monkey knowledge to offset that. Like my military isn't cheaper. I don't get free starting cash. It's just all crazy, but we got to make sure we get that lead so we don't lose on 28. Like a farm costs $1,500 with no monkey knowledge or anything else on Impoppable. That is wicked. This should help me catch up a little bit. I got this guy here, and then this guy obviously stops everybody at the front, which will allow me to farm for a couple more rounds here. And then on 40, I guess we'll just go with the sniper and then Quincy the underneaths. It won't be the fastest round 40, but it'll get it done. Now, of course, if I really wanted to farm, I wouldn't be using these bottom path farms, but they're just nice so you don't have to pay attention, so you can focus on your strategy. I loved it when I was learning to play balloons, and I use it still now because 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I just don't want to do it. And when you farm the other way, that's for boss events, right? You farm with crazy and you overclock all your farms and you buy a million farms in the top path and you collect everything. But like I said, that is for crazy things like boss events, not just for trying to get through Impoppable and Chimps mode. But each to own on this game, so do as you will. Now, clearly I'm not going to have enough to do this, so I think we're going to have to do this for this one. Slow it down, which I shouldn't be doing. We're going to go like this and hopefully have enough. If we do, we're going to get a little bit extra range there. Take it out. We're going to use our ability. Oh, good. Easy stuff. Okay. Remember, because we cannot lose a life at all, which is really scary, to be honest. But now I can do this. I'm going to buy 1 farm here. And then we need something to help clean up for now, so I'm going to grab this too. It may not look it, but this thing is great because it'll catch stragglers, especially on Impoppable. So I love that little guy. So it looks like you might get some through, but nah, Sniper's there to catch your back. Now for this, I'm super greedy. We're going to go 5 farms deep just because I want to make sure we have enough money to do everything that we need to do. Which I think I might have overdone it. No. Oh my goodness. That's round 47. We're gonna have to play catch up that much because I got greedy. I told you I would get greedy. Oh my goodness. Now we're down to 2 hours and 21 minutes. Greed is not good, guys. So I'm not sure if you'd believe me, but this is actually my 3rd retry because I got even more greedy and I just have a problem, I guess, because I was trying to still farm like crazy and I shouldn't be. I should just get through the round, and at least this time we will because we have the sniper and he's awesome and we'll just leave him there. But now we do need a little bit more camo protection. So I'm going to grab this guy and that one. Now we have good camo. Now I can focus on farming like a crazy person. I don't know what I was thinking, but I set myself back like an extra probably what? 30 minutes total because I had to redo half cash and then redo this one. Half cash was a mistake. This was me being greedy. We need to learn from our mistakes. Luckily, this is the first map, and if nothing, we should be getting better each time. But you'll still see me try to get all 5 farms up to a marketplace before I buy anything of substantial actual value on the field, because I am terrible when it comes to money and I want just all of it. I want it all of it in my hands right now. But luckily this sniper makes it super easy because he can one-shot all those ceramics, and that was our issue. We just need to unlock this stuff because I keep clicking on it and making it worse for myself. So there we go. We clicked it. Now, just to be safe, we're not gonna overgreed. We're gonna buy this one with camo because this round would be going a lot faster if the druid could help. We'll buy this druid too because we haven't even used it yet. I've not once bought it, and we'll buy this one to make it faster. Boom, there we go. Now we have a clean team here. Now here's all 5 farms before 52, which is nice. And I told you we're just gonna go all out and try to get everything that we can. So my first tower I want to get is actually a Crossbow Master, just because those things carry. What the heck's going on? What the heck's going on there? Crossbow Masters carry through that mid game like nobody's business. So, and they're only $25,000, super cheap. And once the range expands fully, plus a village, you're talking over the screen. It'll be simple, easy stuff. And then this guy can slow him down if we want him to. And here it is. There we go. Easy stuff. I'm telling you, easy. This guy's going to shred through everything on his own now. I am going to put this here, just like this. See, those pop-ups are driving me nuts, I'm going to tell you. Then we got primary training. There we go. We're going to get a glue gunner to slow everything down. An ice tower for embrittlement eventually, hopefully. Actually, let's put this guy here first because we're going to get all of this stuff. Actually, he's going to go here, though. So we'll put the ice guy next to him. Oh, my goodness. And here we go with the tack zone. I'm going to grab some camo for it. Dude, just ice shards will be so awesome, but this guy's so slow at leveling up. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna put another one here too. Just try to get him boosted a little bit. I just want more. Give me some more. Now you'd think the ice would hurt because this guy can't pop ice, but it's not a big deal because we have this guy. Then I am going to move this here and then sell both of these because we don't need that extra village. Oh, that was a waste too. I didn't want that one. I want this one. We don't need it to be slowed at all. We just need it to go faster and destroy everything. But I think even before that, we're gonna greed even a little more. By that, I mean, I'm gonna go with this one and sell this one because in this one will get me more money when I use the ability since it's next to farm. This is awesome. That gave me $580 just being around a few farms. That's pretty awesome. So now we're gonna have, what's that, 1,160? Boom, that's not bad at all. Got our elite defender. I wanna say we even have Juggernaut. We do have Ultra Juggernaut, let's do it. Oh my gosh, and there's my ice shards finally. So we get 3 ice shards. I'm hoping that buying more of them like speeds up his process. We can get embrittlement because that's when things are gonna get real weird. But I feel like we're doing this as fast as possible. I mean, there's our Ultra Juggernaut. This thing's awesome. Now we could have an alchemist here just buffing up random towers. We can put it like right on this guy and hope that it works. Let's see if it does actually. Now these sell for nearly 5,500 each. So let's just say 5 times 5 is 25,000 and we only need 42,000. So we could actually just sell these right now and be done. But I think we could even take it further if we wanted to. Yeah, that wasn't good enough for me. That was not good enough. Look at, they're getting around. After all that work we did, they're getting around. So we're just gonna sell this one actually and buy this. And now that he's gonna be right up front. So all of his strong little vines are gonna be right there in the beginning. Easy stuff. We still don't have embrittlement. We're still only at 3,800. What else can we buy? We're close to having a cripple Moab. Oh, do we have enough? Oh my goodness, let's just do it. And we'll just do this too. Okay, this is pretty fast now. With this thing here, we should be just shredding through. And let's break it even a little bit more. Why not? Grab a sticky bomb. Now nothing can get past my bow. Because I need to get through this one as fast as we possibly can because I'm not gonna be able to do this on chimps mode. Because I'm not gonna be, I don't wanna take any chances with chimps. And we can't continue ever on this one either. So we just, oh, big old bad. I totally forgot about the bad, to be honest, because I'm like, are we gonna be able to pop it in time? And of course we are. We got our first insta. I love it. Let's keep going. Do we have enough for a good hero yet? We do not. I don't want to waste any time, but Sod is 5,000 and Ben is 3,000. So no, we are not there, but we will after this one. We will finally have Ben and we'll have our first black border. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna start off with, I guess we'll start off with Quincy and we'll put him here. I know it's a weird spot, but I want my ninja here because we're gonna go with a super basic, easy, foolproof, never-ending problem, easy, super plan. Am I even making any sense? We're gonna go with the easiest plan ever for chimps mode. And the problem I have with this super safe chimps mode is that we're not gonna see it go faster until the end because in the beginning here, we're gonna have all our towers covering 3 parts of the track, which is relatively slow. But 2 hours and 41 minutes, I'm betting we could be done before 3 hours. It should be under the 3 hour mark. It should anyway. I do like this strategy though. It's very straightforward, very easy, very safe. You just build up these two as like in tandem. He makes him stronger, he makes him faster, whatever it happens. And then we have enough to take down the Moab with just a Bloon Jitsu usually, because we barely have enough to get this guy up to stronger stimulant and this guy to Bloon Jitsu in time. And then you're like, okay, I just spent all that money on this tower combo. Is this what I really want to do with my life? But you do. It's super simple. Now my problem is, for the 5th tier, I think I want to go Spirit of the Forest. I think it's a super clean strategy. It's just, this is all one run. I have not practiced this. I mean, I've done chimps on Monkey Meadow 4 million times, but never like an exact strategy each time. So I'm thinking it'll be okay, but we're going to need something to carry us the long haul. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. So usually I would go for like a stronger stimulant and then the 2 middle paths, stronger acid and perishing potions. But I think if we go with our sniper, it'll speed things up and it'll help out with that Moab tremendously. And then we'll be in range here so we can have a village later. I think this is way better of an idea actually, because I would love to get the cripple Moab at one point, just because that tower is so strong now. Not just the damage it does, but the damage allows other towers to do. It's just a beautiful 5th tier. Now I've done this enough times to know that I'm pretty positive we will not have Spirit of the Forest by 63. So we'll have to buy something until then. But this should be able to carry all the way up until then, so we can at least test this theory, because it has been lowered numerous amounts of times to 37,800 finally. But I think from this point to that point, we only get like 20,000, so we might be a little short. But I just figure the Spirit's going to be one of the fastest towers to knock this out, because once his vines are down, the only thing that's going to maybe slow us down are BFBs. So then we can focus on that by putting tax up front. And even though Spirit's my favorite, I still have a big theory that he was never intended for chimps, just because he has this ability that does not work on chimps because he can't get money. He has his other ability with monkey knowledge that blows up his spikes that doesn't work on chimps. You can't use farms in chimps, and that's what he's for. So he's just a poor guy. But you know what? We're going to make him work and prove everybody wrong. So I had to pause my game because somebody came to the door and my dogs are barking. But when I hit this button, I think we are done. I hope not. I hope I didn't mess this up. Oh my goodness, but it was at 2 and 49, so we just add it together. We have at least, oh my goodness, now we're on this road right here. Oh my goodness, all that was terrible. My dog was just going ham on everything like he normally does. Some dude on a Segway shows up, probably trying to sell me solar or something. They don't even walk anymore. They just roll around on their little scooters. It's crazy. But this should be enough. I'm a little bummed at that timer though. So you have to hit pause. I'm learning how to use these things, guys, but by the end of this entire run, we will know how to use everything perfectly. I hit the first button, which is like, hey, I'm done. That's my final time, and not the pause button to pause. There was a long time that I thought that you could not pause a chimps game. You had to just run it through to get that black border. You know, later you find out that you can't go home, but for a while there, I was like glued to the screen. You can't change anything. You just have to keep on going, and it's super scary, which it still is kind of scary because you're always trying to save up for that little bit of money. And that's where I was talking about earlier. I wish we just had a really big fast forward button, because then at least I could just close my eyes, go ham, and go, oh, at least it'll happen. Or like, remember, or imagine setting a limit. So you could be like, okay, I want Spirit of the Forest. So you hit a lock button, right? And it locks this button, and then you just hit super fast forward, and then you either make it or you don't. You just go ham. I think we would have made it through that round though. I think this guy was strong enough, plus him taking out all the heavy ceramics. That was actually pretty good for 63. I just squandered a little bit and got a little scared, so I used Quincy's ability, but that's no big deal. And I'm gonna use Quincy's ability here to speed this up so we can grab that Spirit of the Forest so we can start doing his vines. I placed them in the middle specifically so his main strong vines are all here in the middle, but then they already extend all the way to the end, so we should be okay with that. Now this is what I like to see, nothing. That means you're going as fast as you possibly can. And then you see the Moabs and you're like, oh my gosh, I could have gone faster. So the next thing I want to do, since we have these to take everything out, the next best step would be a crippled Moab. But the problem with that is that once you get crippled or main Moab, it's going to slow everything down and take forever. And the only thing attacking is going to be Spirit of the Forest, which eventually everything will go, but it'll slow down significantly. So we're going to save up 5,800 plus 34,560. So we need 39, 40 something $1,000 again. But it's always really nice to watch rounds like 78 if that rush even comes out, or do we just stop it in its tracks? Oh my gosh, you don't even get to see it at all. That's how strong the Spirit is. I'm not complaining. That's pretty awesome. I thought for sure at least came out to like this area here, but it's not even. Because these spikes shouldn't be strong enough to just shot it like that. That's insane. But now how about ZOMGs? That's going to take 10 years. I know we can pop them, yes, but how long is it going to take is what I'm scared about. And then we need DDTs. We cannot pop DDTs what we have So if we don't have this guy to a cripple by that point, the thing I'm thinking is we're gonna have to get a couple glue gunners that Moab glue and stuff. That'll at least slow everybody down so Spirit can do his thing, and then we need another attacker. Yeah, dude, this is taking forever. This is totally slowing down our speed run time. Oh, so does that every time. But anything that's not a ZOMG is so fast, and we're almost at 40,000 too. So what I'm actually gonna do, this might be a little bit of a bad play. I wanna go with the middle path for Cripple Moab, just because I like it better. So we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna save up our 40,000. So I might have just totally ruined that entire plan, but now at least we have two ceramic poppers just going at it with their crazy pops. That 40,000 is actually really easy to get. So now we just need 560. So the first one we destroy, let's just get rid of these things and get out of here. I can grip my cripples. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so easy now. Cripple Moab's so good. I knew the Spirit plus a Cripple Moab strat would be great, and it's proving to be great. This is awesome. And then what we'll do is we'll put this guy here, or maybe here. And we need to slow down the DDTs because they are gonna cause us problems. So we're gonna go like this. But this is what I don't like, how long it takes to take them down in the beginning. Oh, those ZOMGs are too slow. So this is taking way too long. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we have enough to take down everything. We have a recursive here. We have these guys. Our team is strong. One with the force, as they would say. So I think we have enough to go crazy with this. Put up this guy here. Maybe we can grab an embrittlement like I wanted. I think it's definitely helping. We're adding thousands of pops to this thing. All we need to do is break them down so the Spirit can just handle it with the bomb guy over here. I'm not gonna lie, this round is a little scary. I don't actually have a plan for what's gonna happen if it doesn't work, so I think I'm just gonna throw down another sniper or pop this guy to a main Moab, but we should be okay here. It's a little, actually just go for it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it, tough guy? Just go. And then we're gonna try to get this one to 2100, 600. Okay, now we got this. Oh yeah, look at that. That is cool. Then we go like this, we go like this. And now they just shred them with everybody. This is so cool. Is this guy almost there? He's not even close. So we're not getting any love for this guy. We'll try another one too. Maybe we can make it work. Has 98 ever looked so easy? This is so cool. And you're not even worried because Spirit's so good. Like you don't even have to stress at all. As I'm saying, I'm like stressing the whole time to be honest. But I think we're okay. And then if we wanted to, we can go like this and be like, oh my gosh, last second. Let's grab a Moab Assassin and then buy it and then like use it and stuff, because it'll do some more damage. We'll go blah, 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 blah. And it did like nothing. That's really cool. But we'll go like this and then we'll go like this, blah, blah, blah. Done. 2 instant monkeys. We beat it. Time. What do we got to hit? We got to check our black border though. That's when the time's going to be. Oh, you're kidding me. Are you kidding me? I don't care. I don't care. Check our black border. There we go. Done. No. I have to hit the, oh my God, I'm so stupid. 9:32. So it was 2 hours, 48 plus 9 minutes. We hit over 3 hours. Next is Tree Stump, and I think we will knock that one out in 2.5 hours or less. But to recap here, we have $3,000, which means that we are going to buy our Benjamin. We have level 46, and we've already gotten a good amount of achievements. This is awesome. Do we have this guy already? Okay, so it was after Monkey Meadow. That's not bad at all. Now we have a new tower to unlock and slow us down.